Defensive mode engaged.
Without further ado, smite the dust!
Cleanup sequence initiated.
Smite the dust!
You got this!
Surge. Defensive mode engaged. Insulation chamber.
Be cleansed! Smite the dust!
Cleanup sequence initiated. Defensive mode engaged.
Without further ado, smite the dust!
Cleanup sequence initiated.
Surge!
Insulation chamber deployed.
Smite the dust!
Flame. Defensive mode engaged.
Wait, it's gone. Colombian stuff is gone. Wait, no, it's not.
here today. Wait a sec. That's not dancing. Looks more like they're trying to bury her alive in a pile of cuteness.
Help me? Thank you.
Why were the Kohenki acting like that just now? They're not usually that energetic, are they?
Well, I decided to play a game with the little ones, and it seems they became quite invested.
Crowding around you like that after playtime? Kinda like puppies, aren't they?
Only this time, their gratitude felt more like getting caught in an unexpected snowdrift.
You say that, but Paimon bets you never pass up a chance to spoil them.
In any case, would the two of you like to give it a try? That can be arranged. You just need to get the right answer.
Oh, sure thing! It'll be cool to see what sort of games got the Kohenki so obsessed.
Go on now. All you need to do is guess the image.
Huh? But... It's way too abstract. Did you actually manage to get the right answer when you played Columbina?
No, I guessed wrong more often than not.
Huh. Well, Paimon's gonna quit while she's ahead. Why don't you take a guess, Traveler? Whoa! That reaction...
Congratulations.
Guess this means we did good!
The Kuhenki have taken a liking to you. I can feel it. They are at ease in your presence. Just as rhyme-horned deer fawns are given to bathing in the moonlight, so too are the Kuhenki drawn to that which radiates from your heart.
Oh! And what would that be exactly?
A certain kindness and gentleness, I suppose.
Ad Astra. Thank you for Ad Astra.
At last, it's not active. Water.
This land holds nothing but reality.
No, actually. So if there was something where like gets the data they have stuff. Because news media is honestly
Kids come over again today.
Extra, extra! Read all about it!
This to another. It's not saying anything. Like, it's just it's wild that it's kind of normalized. I'll say like wild that that kind of stuff is like why is it that headlines do this kind of stuff? They make very deceiving stuff to push some clarity. Meanwhile, that's not what just like just the problem now is that if you use something like just I just hallucinate. But they also do
Ah, we made it! Wow! The whole gang's here!
to be better.
Even Master D-Luke!
Wow. Jean wanted my input on everything. Even though I left the Knights, Grandmaster Varka has done a lot for me. He didn't stop me from leaving back then, or throw any administrative roadblocks my way. So I owe him one.
Well, I was sad to see you go, but your mind was made up. And anyhow, you're an adult. As long as you're prepared to follow through on your choices, who am I to stop you? And let me tell you, my rebellious streak was way worse back in the day.
You look pretty tired. Late night yesterday?
Yeah, didn't get much sleep at all. And now my head's killing me. All my terrible memories of being Grand Master came rushing back at once.
The Grandmaster's wording is somewhat misleading, so allow me to elaborate. We made quick work of our tasks yesterday, much to the Grandmaster's great pleasure, so he hit up his friend Charles for a few drinks.
You know how it is. When you're catching up with an old friend, a few drinks turn into a few too many, am I right?
Ah, so you're just hungover! Ugh, and Paimon was starting to feel bad for you.
I see. Understood. I just received word from the knights stationed at the venue that the setup is complete. You can start today's story at any time. Ask away.
Ah, you mean like how only you could have purified? That ability is unique to you. And to be honest, a lot of people might not even know you're capable of something like that. So they might get stuck at that point in the story.
Don't worry, I thought about that. The story told within the bubble has some jumps. I've deleted the parts that might complicate things. The remaining content doesn't require the participant to do much of anything, actually. It should be like watching a play, except you get to walk around as you enjoy the performance.
Wait! But we ran into a combat encounter
We'll take care of that. Alice and I want this to be an experience. Even the parts you're testing today are more stable. Of course, when you access...
Speaking of Alice, where is she?
Clee demanded some playtime with her mom. And, of course, as far...
Yep, gotcha!
Looks like we've jumped forward a bit since yesterday.
Wait, is this the bit where we borrow the Holy Lyre? Yeah, I'm not sure about this.
Don't worry. See?
Word from the Knights of Favonius is that the Fatui are planning to steal the Holy Lyre. The conflict between the two parties is ensuing in... Come on. What is it?
Oh, so that's how we're explaining.
It's all thanks to the...
I'm just reading the lines Miss Nicole gave me. You need to play along, okay?
Don't worry. Our operation isn't that strict. If there is a slip-up...
Wait, that was Nicole's voice? Where's it coming from?
Probably...
That's right. This is a kind of communication magic. The same one the Knights of Favonius used to get in touch with me earlier. If you get stuck at any point, you can contact me through this magic, and I'll provide a few hints.
How very convenient. I suppose, given how the story is progressing, we don't have to worry about borrowing the Holy Lyre then.
That's right. Obviously, we're not including the stealing part in this version of the story. After all, the Fatui were the ones who ended up with it. Borrowing, stealing, leaving out that detail doesn't change the direction of the story. Anyway, the Knights are currently fighting to protect the Holy Lyre. Varka and Jean are already in the underground area. We should head over as well.
This is like getting to read the script before watching the movie.
I wonder what would happen if, this time, we met...
That would complicate things. Whereas...
Okay.
Someone's got an axe to grind.
You're just in time. The situation is not looking good at the moment.
Yeah, it's turned into quite a mess.
You're not bad, boy. Against the Fatui, though, you'll need to try...
You ain't messing around, huh?
Oh no! If this Oh, sorry.
Yeah, it's kinda hard to get in the zone when our opponents look like average guild members.
Let me see here. Ah, it looks like magical auto-load has been disabled, so the Fatui costumes didn't appear. I'll get that fixed.
Got it. In that case, I'll evacuate the members of the church right away.
All right, thank you. As you see, Traveler, the situation is dire. We need to retrieve the Holy Lyre and get it back to headquarters.
Looks like the Fatui are tied up fighting the Knights. I doubt they have the manpower to spare to deal with us.
Which means, if we rush in, we should be able to retrieve the
You all sure are getting into camp.
If the conflict really had escalated to this point back then.
Yeah, good thing.
When your free time is as precious as mine, it's hard not to think about it.
I couldn't keep up with...
Expeditions have a way of doing that to people.
Ah.
How dare you stand in our way! You'll face our Harbinger's wrath soon enough!
What a coincidence. Or perhaps I should...
Yes, well, this looked like the most relaxed part. I'd prefer to get this over with and return to my work as soon as possible.
Of course. After all, this place suffers from a dire lack of comfortable chairs and good tea.
The Holy Lyre! There it is!
Well, well, well. It seems our outer diversions were most effective. The knights know not that the true danger lurks right beneath their nose.
It's no wonder you're known as the youngest, most capable electro-Sisson mage in your unit. You can read our enemy like a book.
No! We're too late!
Put the lyre down.
You heard her! Put it down and put him up! Or this is gonna get... Wait, why are you the only one with a costume, Fischl?
Why? Because I fashioned this headpiece myself, of course. How does it look? I am the spitting image of an electro-Sisson mage, am I not?
And I suppose I look enough like an electro-Sisson as I am.
Hold on. Trying to distract me with conniving conversation, are you? Ha! You underestimate me. To think I would appear before you without full confidence in my victory. Go forth, Oz. Sissons, take care of these pests. The holy lyre der Himmel belongs to the Fatui. Whoa, that was fast. Mage-powered flight is something else.
Fischl is... the Fatus is getting away! After her!
Here, take it away. And don't let them catch you.
That's nothing the gliding champion of the Fatui can't handle. Hey! That goes against gliding regulations! Pretty tough, aren't ya? Well, let's see how you handle this.
Oh. Paimon thought the Adventurers Guild were the only ones role-playing as Fatui.
Just thought I'd lend him a hand. Fischl didn't have time to make me a cool hat, though.
Amber's over there! Let's get ready to land!
Here they come! Positions, everyone!
So hard.
So this is where the chase ends this time. Wait a minute. This isn't what their hideout looked like. It's a...
Yes. I remember it being much more run down.
The Lawrence clan lived here for a time, but this doesn't look like their handiwork.
Must be a bit of creative license on the part of our...
Alice said the original was too run down and didn't fit her aesthetic taste. So we repurposed some assets from the Golden Apple Archipelago. As you can imagine, Alice has always been a go big or go home kind of person.
Yeah, this is go big, all right.
Still, our mission remains the same. We're here to get back the Holy Lyre.
Yeah, and this time we have a whole bunch of people to help us. Not just Diluc. Should be a total piece of cake.
I've actually not.
A human never doubts what their eyes see or rejects them. Both now warn you that this is the end of the road. Give up and turn back while you can.
That voice.
Mona? Oh!
You know about her? But Mona came to mind?
Well, I had regular contact with the Hexen Circle, so her name came up now and then. The whole thing about her messing up and being too afraid to go back? Yeah.
What? But how? No one in the Hexen Circle should know about that.
For real? Sorry, but I'm pretty sure all the mages know.
All of them?
I'm afraid so. Oh, except Granddaughter, I suppose.
Fine. That's just fine. It's not like the old hag's gonna come
Anyway, how do we cross?
Aw, come on. Don't take it out on...
I'm not. This is unrelated. Besides, I'm playing a fatus whose job it is to issue riddles. You can't just ask me for the answer.
All right.
If you want the answer...
Nice! We made it!
Try to keep up!
Looks like Mika's guarding this spot.
Oh, hey!
Hello, Grandmaster. No. Wait, my line...
I would think you have bigger concerns.
It's locked in the back room, but good luck getting in there. 3 cre...
Wait, but in real life...
Yes, but there are 3 locations to visit. If there was only one key to be found, there's a good chance the encounters set up at the other 2 locations. All our actors worked so hard to memorize their lines.
Fair point. They're playing through the story just like...
To be honest, when I first read my lines, I was kind of confused at how I just give up the intel without a fight. But when I actually had to stand off again... I mean, Mr. D looked practically...
Really? I only had one line.
Aha! Yet in a game of cards, it's the ones that remain unturned that strike the greatest fear in your...
That's right! And I've been told you have quite a few... Anyway, you...
One moment. We can't quite end it like this. I believe you have...
Do I?
It would benefit the...
All right. I told you everything I know. Now...
And off you go.
Without the crests, Man, I thought I lucked out with just a few. Anyway, if you want...
The road ahead is almost completely blocked. Looks like this person isn't taking visitors. Yes, we'll just have to be careful. We need that crest.
This is... I'm pretty sure I haven't seen this weapon. When did this come out? He came out with Venti. What? Wait. See. Ours. 3 seconds after leaving. Not just ours. Select. Oh, look. It's 15 seconds to reach 0. No, about 10. It's bad. It is.
Coming here first? Ha! You've been warned.
You authorized.
Here we go!
Resistance is futile. Save yourself.
Barely a school is
Resistance is futile. Save yourself.
Gotta say, Paimon didn't expect you to play this.
Well, actually, Aunt Alice was planning for me to play Dvalin if the dragon himself didn't agree to take part. Apparently, there's a spell like the one used to make Simulanka that could change—
That does not sound like a good—
I have to agree. That sounds like a disaster.
I don't think I'd be very good at playing the evil dragon anyway. I'm not intimidating enough. Luckily, Dvalin agreed to take part after all, so my role was switched to timid
Wow, that's a pretty huge.
Oh, because Mika is guard A.
As expected, out.
Huh?
The Vatus up ahead values wealth above all else. No bargaining chip. Luckily, I've prepared an...
Wait, Mona?
What? The more roles you play, the more you get paid. That's what Alice said. I was hoping to do even more than this, but the crest is with me. Let's talk big... Who would have thought that would...
Hey, did you...
What? All right, here's the crest. Oh, and by the way, word has it you accomplished something major in Nodcry. Well, I spend most of my time staring into a scry glass after all. If something changes in the sky, you think I wouldn't notice? Hydromancy uses the false stars to reflect true fate within the water. Now, I can't help but wonder what I would see if I cast a reflection of the true moon and of course, I need a whole new set of equipment to look into that, which means shelling out a whole lot of mora. So I've been taking on a lot of odd jobs.
No wonder Alice gave you quite a few parts in this.
Generous compensation, minimal manual labor. It's been a good gig. Plus, the Hexen Circle never promises an amount they can't deliver. Even though her daughter is, in some part, responsible for my predicament. That was a long time ago, and I know Klee didn't mean it.
Huh. I guess the moon's a big deal in hydromancy. Just spitballing here, but it kind of sounds like your progress would be much faster if you, I don't know, just contacted Barbeloth directly.
Oh, come on. Enough about that old hag. You're doing this on purpose, aren't you?
Yeah.
Looks like we were followed. Guess Mondstadt's elite aren't to be underestimated.
Stand aside. But this time, I'm fully locked and loaded!
On me!
Huh?
You can't run! Well, that all you got? Don't be a killjoy! We've only just begun! Looks like I...
Okay. You win.
Probably because you had to act like a fatus. At this point, I could take...
Oh, so you were the one in the Fatus costume.
It would seem so.
Man, their armor is heavy and not breathable at all. You're telling me the Fatui in Sumeru and Natlan also wear this stuff?
Rumor has it, Fatui recruits undergo rigorous training. I feel like there's some truth to that after all. Well, even though we lost, Dad had fun for sure. Here's...
Oh, and Bennett told me about what happened in Natlan. How you helped him. So, on behalf of...
Well, that's where...
Speaking of, how have things been since you got... Same old, same old. I do miss the Asha, though. I hope I get the chance to show them on...
All right, we got all the crests. Let's head back and look for Mika.
On me!
Mika! We have the crests!
All right. This elevator's a bit complicated to operate, so Miss Nicole asked...
Thanks.
No problem.
Huh. I don't remember Fatui being this nice.
Of course you want to make things difficult.
Security's tight around here.
I hope this is safe.
The Holy Liar! Here it is! Wait, but Paimon Hot-blooded, careless, and reckless heroes! Despair... Wait, what? All it did was lock the liar up! Well, I wasn't the one who designed it. All Alice said was that activating it would turn the table.
That checks out.
They laugh as if they already know what is... Allow me to clarify before we proceed.
From what I've heard, the Fatui agent guarding this place was given a thorough beating.
So then...
Do not despair, mein Fräulein. Miss Alice provides...
"'Tis true, though thy
divine Prinzessin stands on the cusp of defeat. Come forth, my loyal servants! Smite all who stand against us!
Look! The ravens get confused if they don't...
Group 2, reinforce!
Oof. Just a flesh wound.
Group 3, Group 4! Oh, forget it. All of you, attack at once!
What if I just stand here? Is there ball? There is! I think there is some, like, thing. Like, I don't know.
Well, well. It seems I must send forth my most capable servant of all. He shall dispose of you in one foul swoop.
As you wish, mein Fräulein.
Think you can get away? Brace yourself.
Our situation is dire, mein Fräulein. It seems this is the end of the road.
All right. I give up. Just don't hit... All right.
You were brilliant, Miss Fischl. The recording was...
Yeah! His rule was... Huh. Your praise is a compliment to your own good self.
Huh. It doesn't look
True.
I doubt the mages want us to just...
Perhaps we haven't met a certain condition then?
Oh, wait. Does that mean the beating up part has to happen for this to
I'm afraid it may be the only...
Very well. Just be gentle.
Huh? Oh, right. Paimon's the...
Ah, it's open.
Congratulations on obtaining the Holy Lyre der Himmel.
Wow! This is quite the gathering. Oh, Paimon's stomach is there.
Oh, hello. Did you need something? You know, we often threw banquets like this when I was little. But then, as more and more of our ranks left on expeditions and I was left in charge, the number of celebrations decreased. I'm not the most natural entertainer after all. Now, seeing a gathering like this after all this time, I can't help but feel a bit... regretful for not keep...
Well said, traveler.
Barbara?
You told me you wanted the expedition members to feel at home. But in my eyes, the feeling of home isn't something you can force. Home is... what happens when we're all together like this?
Oh, you're right. And you know what? I've been coming to the same conclusion. The location isn't the most important factor. No matter how far we get from Mondstadt, home is wherever we're together. I appreciate the kind words, you two. I will do just that. Make sure to do the same, Traveler. It's not often you get to make it back here. There's a lot of people waiting to catch up. Now that we're outside the bubble and no longer in character, there should be plenty of time.
Hey! Honorary Knight! Look up! Pretty stellar view from up here!
Oh, well, to each their own, I suppose. Just be careful on the way up, Traveler.
Actually, let me just...
Have a seat. I come bearing drinks. Booze free, of course. Ah, well, that's what being home is all about, right? Letting go, feeling at ease. Figure we both deserve that after all this time. You think so? Glad to hear it. There's no place like home. That's what people say, right? The expedition took me far and wide, and still, little alcohol in my system, it would all come back. The cathedral, the statue, the windmills in the city, the pigeons and dandelions in front of the gate. The further away you get, the more you miss it. I might be biased, but it means a lot that you care about this place. I get that. The people are what make Mondstadt what it is, too. All the carefree kids running around, livening up the place. Which reminds me, I never thanked you for helping It takes a special person to do what you did. Most people are helpless in the face of abyssal corruption. Considering their target was Dvalin, things could have been bad. I suppose Barbados could have handled it, even though he hadn't been awake for long. But still, I doubt the ending would have turned out quite so perfect. Dvalin is family to him, you know? Having to choose between the dragon's life and Mondstadt's safety, that would have been cruel. Not to mention, the Wild Hunt would have reached our borders sooner or later. We'd have been... Maybe you've never put two and two together, but what you did in Natlan also helped reduce the threat of the Wild Hunt. If Natlan's crisis hadn't been resolved, the two abyssal powers might have joined forces at some point, making our situation even more dire. Ha! Look at us, taking down the Abyss in two separate nations. Doing the Knights of Favonius proud, aren't we? I guess not. In any case, for a knight, honor is something you get to define for yourself, no matter what the outside world thinks. And that's the question, isn't it? Why do we do what we do? But I think it's safe to say you already know the answer.
Ah, so this is where you've been hiding.
Ha! When did you become such a stickler? Come have a drink with us. There's plenty.
Don't mind grape juice.
You know, Charles would never let me hear the end of it if I started drinking without him.
Disappointing, but understandable. Oh, I almost forgot. Since this banquet is also for the actors, I invited Dvalin.
All right. Might hike up the bill a bit, but who cares? Haven't seen him in too long.
Yeah, well, he turned me down. He never did like being the center of attention. The city is a little too small for him to spread his wings. Even if no one is afraid of him, he could still take out a windmill or two. Guess it's better not to risk it.
Huh. Maybe it's time to draft a proposal to build him a landing pad.
The Traveler's right. If this is what makes him comfortable, might as well let him be. In the meantime, I propose
To our honorary...
I often think about our parting at Windrise, you know. And now, almost in the blink of an eye, the Tsaritsa's plans have continued to advance. Now, only the Pyro-Gnosis remains free from her grasp.
But if even the captain couldn't take Malwika's Gnosis by force, I guess we don't need to be concerned about its safety for now. So that's good news, at least.
You wouldn't be taking a dig at someone else's ability to hold on to their Gnosis, now would...
Haha! Of course not.
Her harbingers do often tend to take a rather extreme approach. But we would be mistaken to ignore the fact that Senora did not win the Geonosis using force.
Right. You told me about the contract Morax signed with her before his death. You're saying she didn't need to resort to violence in Mondstadt either?
That's right. If she was able to provide a reason convincing enough to persuade Morax, she could have persuaded me no problem. I suppose she just didn't think there was a reason to negotiate. I had just woken up, so I must not have seemed like much of a threat. Honestly, the Gnosis was of no use to me. I didn't care who it belonged to or what means were used to take it. I just knew if I fought her in that moment, the cathedral, perhaps even the entire city, might have become collateral damage.
True. I wouldn't put it past Senora to take civilians as hostages either.
In the end, though, it was those same methods that led to her end. After all, her third target, the Raiden Shogun, wasn't a big negotiator back then. Perhaps Senora's success in Mondstadt and Liyue convinced her that she was a match for the Archon of any nation. You did the right thing. It pained me to see Inazuma as it was back then. I'm glad things... Of course, now the elite force of Harbingers has quite a few missing from its ranks. So I suspect the Tsaritsa no longer has the means to meddle in other nations like she used to. Who knows? Perhaps a chance to formally meet her in Snezhnaya might come sooner than we think.
Some of our knights remain stationed in Notcry. If you need help, just say the word, and we'll be...
The look in your eyes. But my advice remains unchanged. Never forget that the journey itself has meaning, traveler. The birds of Tevat, the songs in the cities, the Tsaritsa, her Fatui and the monsters, they are all part of that journey. Perhaps earth-shaking truths and indescribable trials await you at the end. All right, that's more than enough acting like a and still, not a sip.
Dun dun dun!
Dun dun dun!
Da da da!
Da da da!
This is so fun, Mom!
I think so too. Come on, let's blow them all up.
Mom, when can I play with the magic toy you made me?
Very soon, darling. In fact, it should be ready tomorrow.
Yay!
Why, of course. We'll...
Hello there, Honorary.
It's so nice to meet you, Honorary Knight.
Looks like you're in a good mood, Hertha. And nice to meet you, Glenfidia. By the looks of things, you're about ready to open?
Indeed. Thanks to some help from the angel's share and the cat's tail, our drink stand is ready to go. Besides all the class
Cocktails? Do you remember that time we served as bartenders at the Angel Share?
The only thing is, our current drink selection is quite traditional, and it's stopped filling. But I need to get back to Honorary Knight. If you're free.
You'll be amply compensated, of course, plus double pay for overtime, depending on your performance.
Paimon's not sure what as the best guide and
I'll do my best to support.
All right. Well,
Okay. An enemy message. Let's look. When did I get this? Attack includes fighting. Send. Set. Not bad. For each second after the equipment, it's still oh, that's stupid. When did I get this? 58 for each second. I guess you. I mean, it is. It's just his bow. Jack. There are so many. After elemental energy, it is the equipping character's element. So it's it's reset or Cephos is only. But like why though? After charge attack, turn up. How this one is. So, whatever. I don't know. And the video. Cool. So oh yeah, this. This should. Oh. Where's this swim stamina consumption? What size is here? It's for every video. Attack hits the local at 8. Hydro, I mean, AoE. It's like, also need to stop fighting. So many. See, thing out is to open. I have you. Have fun. can't I not find it? Oh shit.
What should I choose? Veggie soup.
Needs your help. The third.
I don't sing for anyone in particular. Still, if someone stops to listen, I hope it provides a moment of peace all the same.
Alright, so
A dash of frosting! Rain outlines your face. Just body and mind. Let me weave you a Stand with me! Coward. Tread carefully! I'll settle this! A knife ring cutter! A dash of frosting! Juice on the loose! while. Shower me with praise! Mine echoing song! Lightning terrified!
Say. Hey, last thing to go now.
I used to take long walks in Silver Moon Hall every day. So don't worry about me. I can keep up.
Never should. I mean, I don't know.
With the marrow of the three moons in my hand, behold the false horns fall!
Stand with me! No, my sword! Ring cutter!
Blades of cold resolve!
The bond is strong! Surge!
Cleanup sequence initiated. Annihilation mode.
A moonlit night.
Your love keep it entry!
Lightning terrified!
Installation chamber deployed.
Let me read you a verse. Yeah. Oh, my sword!
Cleanup sequence initiated.
Surge!
Defensive mode
Ring
engaged.
cutter! Stand with me! The bond is strong! No, my sword! Converge!
Preparing for dust up.
Witness the power of good!
Did you honestly think that would hit me?
This insulation chamber is terrified!
Leaving openings on purpose. Confident on entry.
Annihilation mode.
Rain cutter! Stand with me! Out of my way!
So you'd rather wallow in this rotten, decaying world?
Who do I easily use here?
Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Now, this is what I call a moment of solitude.
I hate this boss so much.
A little of this boosh! And a go of excellent! Say cheese!
My turn.
I'm not writing your obituary! Here's on the list!
This is warm.
A little of this boosh! Hard-hitting exclusive! Annihilate! Shower you praise!
King and Queen should present a united front. Let's have
My name is hold that pose! It's time to frost things! A burst of flavor! Extinguish! My turn to
Oh, this is all getting rather dreary.
Allow me, my darling.
a little amuse-bouche. Here's on the loose.
That's what I like. Annihilate.
It is time to
Smile.
The final act is a...
Let the world fly.
Probably.
It was on a deserted moonlit night that the hero approached the vile dragon's limpid lair.
I don't.
Cleanup sequence initiated.
Go get him, Aiden! Be going, Shadow of Dark...
Installation chamber deployed.